Today's video is dedicated to some of the best chases of this year. Enjoy the show. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and I would be happy to respond to your comments below the video. On July 30th, 2023, the Tampa Bay Regional Communications Center relayed a bolo regarding a green Chevy Tahoe that had fled from the Tampa Police Department. The vehicle was reported to be traveling northbound on Interstate 75 in the area of mile marker 279. I positioned my patrol vehicle on Interstate 75 at mile marker 299. During the pursuit, the Tahoe traveled at speeds over 130 miles per hour, drove on the wrong side of the roadway several times, and forced other vehicles off of the roadway. The actions of the Tahoe showed a wanton disregard for the safety of persons and property while simultaneously fleeing to elude law enforcement, constituting aggravated fleeing to elude. The Tahoe then exited northbound on Interstate 75 at exit 329 and turned left onto State Road 44. The Tahoe entered the Pilot gas station located at 493 Florida 44 in Wildwood, where it was boxed in by multiple law enforcement vehicles. The driver was identified by his Florida ID card as Daquan Marquise Stevens. I conducted an inventory of the Tahoe and discovered a green leafy substance in the center console, which had the appearance and distinct odor of marijuana. The same substance was discovered on Mr. Stevens' persons during a custodial search. Due to Mr. Stevens' reckless driving while fleeing to elude law enforcement officers, his license was suspended, and while purposefully forcing other vehicles off the roadway, he should be held without bond.
Trying to stop him.
According to Ann Arbor Police, at about 6:45 p.m. on Saturday, November 25th, the 12-year-old stole a construction vehicle from outside of Forsyth Middle School. The vehicle was unlocked with the key hidden inside the cab, police said in a statement. A police pursuit began when officers located the vehicle near Brooks and Pearl Streets and followed the child driving the construction vehicle at speeds of 15 to 20 miles per hour, and from there. At one point, the child took the vehicle through the Georgetown Boulevard neighborhood, where he struck an estimated 10 parked vehicles, officials said.
Canine, you call it.
Yeah, we're crossing over Village. Houston, I'm Miller, crossing Thursday.
Pull over. Pull over now.
Yeah, we're coming for Ashley. Clear Miller, Ashley. Northbound Ashley. These are about now. Clear Ashley and Belch. Eastbound. Eastbound and Belch. We got a lot of traffic on Main Street. And you are on Main, where you get Main and Belch. Northbound Main. He's all over the roadway right now. Southbound, towards Forklift.
Without activating any headlights, the child reportedly led Ann Arbor police north on Nixon Road until he left the city limits. That's when deputies with the Washington County Sheriff's Office took over the pursuit.
Continue around the cul-de-sac here. He sideswiped the car into the front yard.
Which continued until the boy stopped in the area of Godfredson Road and M14 in Plymouth. The child, whose identity will not be released because he is a minor, was taken into police custody at around 7:53 p.m. He was lodged at the Juvenile Detention Center. It was not said what punishment he may face. Throughout the pursuit, the boy could be seen swerving along both main and residential roads, even driving on the sidewalk at one point. Though he hit several cars, police say no one was injured in the incident. Ann Arbor police are continuing to investigate the situation, which they say was very dangerous and could have easily ended with serious injuries. Police told Local 4 that the boy is known to officials. He appeared in front of a juvenile referee on Monday, November 27th, and could be charged related to stealing the construction vehicle and fleeing police. It all started when a police officer spotted an Infiniti with temporary license plates. At the last moment, he received information that they were fake. An attempt to stop the Infiniti was made, but since this video exists, you know the outcome of this attempt. Almost immediately, the Infiniti hit 100 miles per hour, but that didn't help him escape. Quite the opposite. Because of the speed at one of the intersections, He hit a bump and flew off the road. He couldn't say why he ran away. Emergency responders were called to the scene. After treatment, the driver was handed over to prison. On September 14, 2023, I, Trooper Blaine Lucas, was traveling eastbound on Interstate 30 in the area of mile marker 137. I observed a black Chrysler 200 displaying Arkansas license plates. Drive left to the center in the number 3 lane. While I was approaching the vehicle merged lanes into the right lane and began to follow an orange Dodge Charger too closely.
138, Adam at Union 34, David.
I activated my emergency light to conduct a traffic stop on the vehicle at mile marker 138. The vehicle pulled over onto the shoulder, drove on the shoulder for a few seconds as it was going to stop, then merged back onto the roadway and began to accelerate its speed. As we were coming off the exit ramp, the suspect vehicle got behind another vehicle that slowed its speeds down to approximately 45 miles per hour. The vehicle then merged into the right lane and onto the shoulder, attempting to get around the vehicle in front of it. I used my right front of the vehicle to make contact with the left rear of the suspect vehicle and performed a TVI.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands now! Stupid, dude. That was stupid. If you wanted to pull over, you had Roosevelt, and you had every stop between there. You want to run and do stupid when there's traffic like this, you're going to get pitted out like this, you understand?
I had the passenger exit the vehicle, later identified as Joshua Searcy, where he was taken into custody. I then ordered the driver, later identified as Satona Vaughn, to exit the vehicle where he was taken into custody. Vaughn stated that he was running due to him absconding from police officers. During a search of Vaughn's vehicle, an open full can of beer was still cold and was in the center cup console.
I think the car in front of him did, but he didn't.
On September 18, 2023, at approximately 9:17 a.m., Trooper Tanner Hess initiated a pursuit with a white Toyota Camry near the 77-mile marker on I-40 eastbound.
Involving a Ford Focus. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. This is the first accident to come out?
I became the primary unit in the pursuit after the suspect vehicle passed by me near the 84-mile marker. While behind the suspect vehicle, I observed the driver traveling at speeds of excess of 130 miles per hour and passing vehicles on the shoulder. I had to slow for traffic near the 88-mile marker, and Trooper Hess became the primary unit in the pursuit. As in the last chase, the suspect pretended to stop for something, but then started running away again.
78 eastbound, it's a white passenger car. I'll give you a make and model in a minute. It's Ohio, John King Zebra 2103, John King Zebra 2103. Passing the 80, coming over Lake Dardanelle Bridge. It's a white Toyota Camry. Passing on the shoulder. Alright, he took a right. Traffic's got a green light here, so he's not around any traffic. He's passing a truck right now.
Both County Intro J, you're both passed. Brian East on Parkway, so he's 80. You say East on Parkway? 10-4 East on Parkway. Correct, we're going to try to set up at the 94 with spikes.
10-4 H25 scope. H24, sorry.
Due to the suspect's speed, an attempt was made to use spikes. Unfortunately, it was not successful, but while attempting to avoid them, the suspect lost control and went off the road and damaged the vehicle.
Gosh, I hit him. I just hit those spikes, but he just hit this car. My left tires, I'm going to be out of this.
Trooper Hess had to leave the pursuit near the 98-mile marker due to damage to his tires. I became the primary unit in the pursuit, and Corporal Paul Meeks was a secondary unit at this time. The suspect took the 101 exit and turned left north onto Fish Lake Road. The vehicle traveled approximately 1 mile north on Fish Lake Road before slowing. Due to the suspect's manner of driving, I believed he was a danger to the public and performed a tactical vehicle intervention, striking the rear driver's side of the vehicle to end the pursuit. Corporal Meeks and I performed a felony arrest on the suspect, Michael Hart, without incident.
Get out the car! Get out the car! Hold the roof! Car! Put him on the roof! You don't care about anybody else's life, do you? Just yours, huh? Sorry, man. Shut up and stand up. Sorry.
I searched the vehicle due to the odor of marijuana. In the trunk, I located a bag containing approximately 8 ounces of suspected marijuana. I lifted the flooring to access the spare tire and found a .22 rifle. Trooper Hess arrived on scene and took possession of the marijuana and the weapon. Trooper Hess also took custody of Hart. Broadway Towing towed the vehicle. On Wednesday, December 20th, 2023, at approximately 10:08 p.m., I responded to the area of Arkansas Highway 31 to assist the White County Sheriff's Office with a vehicle pursuit. White County Sheriff's Office was in pursuit of a stolen vehicle, a 2021 Dodge Challenger, black in color. While fleeing, the vehicle hit one of their deputies' patrol units. The vehicle then fled, traveling north on Arkansas Highway 31.
Back in the BB.
The vehicle was driving into the oncoming traffic lane, nearly colliding with oncoming traffic. I performed a TVI on Arkansas Highway 31 in the area of Terra Drive.
TVI, he's in ditch.
The TVI was successful, and the vehicle went into the east ditch of Arkansas Highway 31. The driver then fled on foot. White County Sheriff's Office Deputy Hargrove and I chased the suspect on foot. After a brief foot pursuit, we were able to apprehend the suspect behind an apartment building, where he was placed under arrest without further incident. On December 14, 2023, at approximately 9:25 p.m., I, Corporal Arnold, was patrolling Interstate 40 eastbound near the 3-mile marker when I observed a silver Nissan Altima that was driving slow in the inside lane, causing traffic to pass him on the right. The suspect vehicle also made an improper lane change when moving back to the outside lane of travel. I activated my blue lights to conduct a traffic stop on the vehicle near the 4-mile marker, but the vehicle continued traveling at a slow speed.
Now, what makes you think it's a good place to stop right here? I got my blue lights on a mile back.
I didn't even realize you were behind the bus, man.
With my siren going, that sucker's loud.
I had music on, and I saw a car in front of me that kind of like cut me off.
Good.
I asked Mr. McKithen for his license, and he provided me with an ID out of South Carolina, but stated he had a driver's license. He also advised me that the vehicle was a rental car, but did not have the rental car agreement. He stated that he would call someone and try to get it. I advised him I was going to run his ID and be back with him in a minute while he was trying to get a copy of the rental agreement.
Hey, turn the car off for me. Turn the car off for me.
No, don't you, what you? It's 10:37. He's now got back to the interstate.
While Mr. Kithrin was passing vehicles on the shoulder just past the eastbound scales at the 8-mile marker, it appeared that he had lost control of his vehicle and was going to wreck out. Mr. McKithen attempted to get back on the interstate, and based on his manner of driving, the pursuit needed to be ended. I positioned my vehicle in front of his car, thinking Mr. McKithen would stop. But in doing so, he struck the side of my state-issued Dodge Durango, causing disabling damage to my vehicle and his.
Hey, police canine, stop! I'll see the dog, you'll be bit!
During the track, clothing from Mr. McKithen was found throughout the thick wooded area. When the suspect was located, he was found to be hiding in a commercial-sized dumpster, and he was found to only be wearing his socks and his underwear. On November 29, 2023, at approximately 12:21 a.m., I attempted to make a traffic stop on Interstate 40 westbound at the 278 mile marker. The vehicle was bearing Tennessee license plates BPG 4306 and returned to a 2017 Nissan Maxima. The Maxima was being stopped for speeding, 100 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. The Maxima continued westbound on Interstate 40, taking the 278 mile marker exit. The Maxima then accelerated, attempting to flee.
No, there's some there.
And 37, 1064 for day 27. Day 27, what's your location in the tag again?
Stand by. We're here at the Shell on the service road.
I approached the passenger side of the Maxima to perform a tactical vehicle intervention, but the vehicle slowed down. Pulling into the Shell station on the North Service Road, the Maxima then accelerated again.
Day 27, what is the vehicle make? Come on.
I'll be out with this vehicle and put it on petrol.
Vehicle, the Maxima. We're gonna be on the service road eastbound.
I was then able to perform a successful TVI of the fleeing Maxima. The Maxima again attempted to flee. I used my vehicle to push the Maxima across the East Service Road and end the pursuit. The driver of the Maxima was taken into custody without incident. The passenger stated she was pregnant and having trouble breathing. Troop D dispatch contacted EMS to check the two passengers. The suspect had a strong odor of intoxicants and marijuana coming from his person. He stated he had been drinking and smoking marijuana before the pursuit. Both passengers were released on scene after being checked by EMS. On January 21st, 2024, I was on patrol around Mayflower, Arkansas. I was made aware by the Troop A Communications Center that the Conway Police Department was requesting assistance and was in pursuit of a black Toyota RAV4 on State Highway 286 traveling east. With the potential to intercept the pursuit on State Highway 89 South, I activated my emergency equipment and began traveling east on State Highway 89 South. While on Batesville Pike, I eventually became the primary unit and immediately began attempting a TVI. Upon reaching the intersection of State Highway 5, the suspect was forced to slow down due to traffic ahead. Once clearing the intersection and entering West Main Street in Cabot, I began to attempt a TVI. Upon contacting the suspect vehicle, I observed an oncoming vehicle and backed out of the TVI in fear of forcing the suspect vehicle into the oncoming vehicle.
Trying to fit him, but he's blocking me on this two-lane road. I hadn't had an opportunity.
A short distance later, I observed the shoulder of West Main Street to widen, allowing me more space to conduct a TVI. After passing two cars and seeing an opening, I was able to move to the passenger side of the suspect vehicle and conduct a TVI. The suspect vehicle rotated counterclockwise approximately 180 degrees, left the roadway to the south, entered the ditch, and traveled upright across a yard backwards approximately 100 yards before final rest. The momentum of my patrol car on the snow carried through, and the front of my patrol car bumped the driver's door of the suspect vehicle at a slow speed. The suspect then ran into an eastward direction. I gave chase and tackled her to the ground. The suspect was taken into custody without further incident. Officers from the Conway Police Department searched the suspect vehicle. The vehicle contained a large amount of stolen property from retail stores located within the city of Conway. Conway PD took custody of the suspect, and the suspect vehicle was towed by Cabot Wrecker Service. On August 22, 2023, I was patrolling the area of Highway 70 East near the rest area when I noticed a phone call from an Arkansas State DL examiner. She stated that she was east of my location and met an oncoming westbound motorcycle traveling at a high rate of speed. I moved to the center turning lane and observed a motorcycle traveling west in the outside lane of Highway 70. I clocked the motorcycle with my front radar at 98 miles per hour in a 60 mile per hour zone. The operator weaved in and out of traffic at high speeds while failing to signal. After pursuing the motorcycle for approximately 4 to 5 miles, he finally pulled to the roadside. The operator was identified as Tanner Templeton. He was taken into custody without further incident.
About 10 minutes, maybe, depending on traffic.
Put your hands right here. I'm gonna explain something to you real quick, all right? I'm not happy right now. I'm pretty pissed off. You wanna know why I'm in the area? Waiting on a school bus.
Is there, can you see if you can find anything on
Riding 140 miles an hour.
1788?
You're going to jail I just got one question for you, all right? See the sticker on top of this helmet? What does it say?
What were your parents thinking?
What were your parents thinking? Did somebody give this to you?
Give what? No, I'm borrowing it. I just got the bike like a few
The
days.
sticker applies to you.
Does it?
Templeton stated that he observed an oncoming trooper while traveling down Highway 70E and accelerated in an attempt to get away. The motorcycle was unregistered and displayed no license plate. It was confirmed to be a black 2007 Yamaha, last registered out of Texas, and had no insurance coverage. Can someone explain to me what the conversation was about the helmet sticker? On Sunday, April 23, 2023, at approximately 7:57 p.m., I made a traffic stop on a blue Honda Accord for speeding on US Highway 82 at Botcow Creek. The vehicle pulled over at US Highway 82 just east of Lafayette 32. I talked to the driver, who was later identified as Preston Hilliard, and told him why I pulled him over. As I was talking to Mr. Hilliard, he appeared nervous, and his heart was beating out of his chest. I went back to my vehicle and ran Mr. Hilliard through ACIC and saw he had multiple felony drug and firearm charges. I went back to the vehicle and asked Mr. Hilliard to step out. Mr. Hilliard then put the vehicle in drive and took off.
You used any marijuana recently? When's the last time you used any ecstasy?
Over a year for sure.
Over a year. All right, well, I'll be right back with you.
Appreciate you, sir.
All right, man, you gotta step out for me real quick.
Step out?
Yeah. All right.
Mr. Hilliard was heading westbound on US Highway 82 at speeds reaching up to 114 miles per hour. Then he turned around in the middle of US Highway 82 just west of 6th Street and started heading eastbound.
Alright, we're hitting a U-turn here in Louisville. We just turned around here at Falcon Building, heading back eastbound. Falcon Building, heading eastbound, about to hit 6th Street.
10-4 myself, LC, 219, 219.
OP, we're on 6th Street, turned around, he's in the ditch 1 times. Going up by Louisville, we're on 6th Street, 70 miles an hour. Oh, he's going straight through. Oh, he's through. I think he wrecked out. And he went straight on 6th Street. Straight on 6th Street. He just wrecked out. He hit a house. Hey, I need to...
Mr. Hilliard never slowed down and ran through multiple stop signs at 6th Street and North Maple Streets before crashing into 3 vehicles and a house. The collision occurred at 521 North Murphy Street. Then the suspect got out of the vehicle and fled on foot. Mr. Hilliard ran south and went into a residence at 409 North Murphy Street in Louisville. Deputy Patrick Morrison and Stamps police officer Cody Ham were able to take him into custody inside that residence. Mr. Hilliard was charged with fleeing, vehicle or conveyance, substantial danger or death, no liability insurance, signal for turning, stopping, or decreasing speed required, reckless driving, first degree, fleeing on foot. I will be grateful for every like and comment that you leave under this video. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.